Hello, y'all. Welcome to a new THORnews series. Super lazy Sunday, super controversial subject, video, where we got a couple days to wind down in tropical season, hurricane season, and so I've been sleeping a lot, and it's Sunday, and apparently I can't do anything other than just lay here right now. Hopefully that'll change, but no, right now I'm just laying here. Hell, you're going to have to look at Charlie Brown the whole time. That's how lazy I'm feeling. And so, I'd like to talk about something. I've been working on something for like 5 days. It's a chart, and I'm talking about Puerto Rico. Because basically what I would do is I would take the islands of Puerto Rico, the island, and I'd have a color code, like, let's say yellow for every part of the island that has restored power, or blue for every part of the island that has fresh running water, or let's say orange for every part of the island that has its transportation system set up, and then green for every part of the island that had food, and then say pink for the areas where you can get health services if needed. And then until all the colors were up, you know, that would allow everyone to tune in and know this is how we're doing in Puerto Rico. Because, as I've been saying before, dude, okay, this is where we're getting controversial. It's like everybody's talking about the flag. You know, stand for the flag, kneel for the flag. And I'm sorry, but cowards hide behind the flag. Now, hear me out. That, like, I'm 45 years old. And I remember back when we invaded Iraq. Patriotism and the flag were like, if you don't fully support us invading a country that literally had nothing to do with 9/11, then you are against the flag, you are against the soldier, you are against freedom, you are against your country. And so now at a time where it is most important for Americans to focus and be aware of the weather and the situations going on, we are being distracted. So now we're back into the 2004 battle of, oh my God, who loves America? Oh my God, who loves the flag? And it's like, let me remind you that the flag will say you disrespect the soldier, while at the same time the flag will think of profit over fixing the Veterans Affairs healthcare system. That if I were president, one of the very first goals in my repertoire would be to make sure that any soldier who had ever served America in any way, shape, or form would always have the greatest health care out there. Greater than your congressmen, greater than your politicians. That if you served in our country, if you went to war, if you went to Vietnam, if you went to Iraq, if you went to Afghanistan, if you went anywhere with your boots strapped up and a gun on your side, preparing to do whatever your commander told you to, you deserve the finest health care ever known to mankind ever. And that's why I don't hate individuals, but I hate politicians, because they are fucking measly little slimy piece of shit. They will lie and say whatever the fuck they need to get to their positions of power, to get to their fucking $1,000 lobster dinners, and they will throw every single middle class, poor, or even fucking above class people under the bus. And that we are in a position where everybody's been trying to get into a political position of power just so that when the fucking game of musical chairs stops, they'll have a spot in the bunker. And hey, I've been telling people for a little while now, there ain't no motherfucking place on the planet that is safe from a supernova. And if y'all don't quit bitching and whining and complaining all the fucking time, if you don't allow rock and roll to return to planet Earth, and you don't allow good music to bloom again, the fucking sun is gonna get rid of the fucking inner planets, and it's gonna dance on with just the gas giants and get out of here and restart at zero. So, while everybody's, you know, oh, the flag, man. Oh, yeah. Why don't you take a look at the defense contractors and the bank stocks since 9/11 till now? So, the flag will be like, yay, the Dow Jones is at fucking 70 zillion, while Puerto Rico needs military assistance. Puerto Rico needs, like, logistics out the yin-yang. That Puerto Rico is America. And I keep hearing people say, well, if you check the Wikipedia comments, Puerto Rico hates this. Puerto Rico doesn't want to be part of it. Like, you can't freaking do that. It's like, it's kind of like America is like the boyfriend, and Puerto Rico is the girlfriend. And so America impregnates Puerto Rico, and then it's like, oh, hey, if you wanted me to take care of you, then we should have been married before you let me have sex with you. So Puerto Rico is a national territory. And here's something, let's go even more controversial, that if you check the enlistment records of soldiers from Puerto Rico into the military, all branches, you'll see that it's extremely high compared to all other states. Because they wanted to get an education, they wanted to travel, they wanted to learn, they wanted to serve our country. So Puerto Rico, for a long, long time, through many wars, has been a faithful soldier to America. And so when I spoke to a guy in the Army, he said his buddies were freaking out because a lot of their parents and relatives were in Puerto Rico. And even though they were conservatives, they are not happy with how it is being handled. They're not happy at all. And so, number one rule of a ruler leader is don't lose your military. And so if we're going to have a president who's up there talking about how great the stock market is, down slamming the people in Puerto Rico who are trying to get help and saying you need to do some shit for yourselves when they have 5 feet of standing water, nobody's had clear water in 10 days, nobody's got food. You're telling them to do more shit for themselves. They can't even get out of their goddamn house. You know, like, if he keeps this shit up, our president's going to lose his soldier. You don't have to agree, but I'm just saying it's going to happen. And if that happens, then at some point, that means Vice President Pence will be president. And so I'm like, can Pence be worse than Trump, man? Like, I'm sorry, I know a lot of people like, Trump's doing great, but here at THORnews, I don't believe in any politician. And it's a weird thing because now every time a different party becomes, in power, there's certain people all of a sudden are like, oh my God, THORnews, you're an asshole. You know, like, you're not American, man. It's like, dude, I'm the same person I was before the freaking election. And I've waited it out this long, and he's doing a garbage job, man. Like, you can't build a freaking wall. You got volcanoes popping off. You got floods. Mexico's flooding really bad and has been for a while. You know, we have severe earth changes that are coming. Oh, that's another thing. People, the flag, they'll use a flag to sell you it's climate change. You know how to fix climate change with the carbon tax. The flag will tell you that, when the truth of the matter is it's the sun and it's the volcanoes, man. It's the freaking volcanoes. If you look at the freaking El Nino line where all the lava magma shows up near the Mexico, South America, where they touch, like, yeah, dude, that's volcanoes. It's always been volcanoes, man. Like, they're literally lying to you, and they can incorporate any large group, whether it be science or military, because the lie is different at every level, and the information is so compartmentalized. Unfortunately, my imagination has shown it to me through the years, so I have to know way more than I ever wanted to. That's just how it is. So, everybody's talking about, like, the flag, or like, Trump is for us. No, man. Doesn't matter if they're Democrat or they're Republican. They're all, doing what it takes to keep their spot in the bunker. So that's why I don't blame Trump. I'm just saying he's playing the role he's been handed. And that by us passing the buck down the road the whole freaking time, every time, all day, every day, we are all responsible for this super shitty situation we are in. And until we come together as one people and ditch all the bullshit boogeyman that everybody's fucking scared of, like everybody's so scared, oh my God, the New World Order, holy fuck. Can you imagine if you had 7 billion people joining hands and said, let us create a civilization where we can all stand together as one people? Who could be against us? Who would be the leader that would then throw us in the volcano? No one. And that's what I'm talking about. So, here is me talking to you on a lazy, controversial Sunday. Sorry if you don't agree. This is my opinion, and as long as free speech stands, I'm speaking to you from my heart on my sleeve. So, that's what it is, and it is what it is. And I love you guys. I appreciate your support and your love, and we're all in this together. I'm not throwing anybody in the volcano. As a matter of fact, I've been the guy there talking to all the fucking super rich people saying, hell no, if you throw people into the volcano, you will be thrown into the volcano. If you sacrifice people, you will be sacrificed. I've been there all day, every day, fighting for everyone, every animal, every plant, every tree, every flower, every ocean, every lake, every river, every day.
So you put that in your pipe and you smoke it if you have a problem with that. Okay? I love you guys. Peace out. Maybe I'll make another video.